afraid of every nigga's gone. That's my blind soul arm and don't fight.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. What up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice. Live at JustPatrice. BlowRadio.com is officially in the building. Welcome to Monday, yo. You know how we get down each and every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know I'm running a little late, but I had a little bit of an emergency situation, and we always take these type of situations to priority. So this is what we are, and we're here. Glad you guys are joining us. Want to give you a chance to go in and check in, chime in, call the people, let everybody know where you at, and that you are logged into blowradio.com and hanging out with your girl, because you love me. That's so nice, right? I love you guys too. So look, make sure you share the video, tag your friends, tag your peoples, and all the things and all the stuff, so we can be in the building together, right? Shout out to Homer blowing that bomb ass mix that was playing earlier today. My goodness. If you are not tuned in for the different shows for the days, now listen, he has definitely taking the reins back hard on blowradio.com and is doing some amazing stuff on the radio. So I'm gonna just remind y'all, run this schedule to y'all real quick. So check this out, right? Every day from 10 to noon, Monday through Friday, you get the classic old school R&B, right? And then from noon to 1, you get this bomb ass old school hip hop Monday through Fridays. But dig, on Wednesdays during the old school segment, you get from 10 to noon, you get a featured artist every week, and it's a different artist every Wednesday. And I don't know about y'all, but if you like good old school music, because some of us do, I'm some of us. If you like good old school music, then this is the thing that you do. You just tune in to blowradio.com. When you get up in the morning, be like, I don't know what I'm gonna listen to this. Oh, that's nice. And then you just leave it on. Just leave it on. Go on and get ready. Click on the one click and go right to the station, whether it's on TuneIn or Live 365. Jump right in and stay connected. Shout out to Jamila Carney for chiming in. Hey, sugar. How you doing? Shout out to everybody else that's jumping on. Make sure you say hi so that I can say hi in return. That's the plan, right? Say hi in return. Good. Shout out to this beautiful establishment for allowing me in the building. Calm Wellness Services, 6333. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. 6333 North Green Bay Avenue. Everything that I do is sponsored by all the love that I do. So we all out here. You understand what I'm saying? And if you are looking for wellness opportunities, whether it is massage, whether it is vibrational attunement, you're looking for sound bath, if you're looking for herbal showers, who do herbal showers? Oh my God, who got a daycation that you can actually just go and for the day and get you a good bomb ass massage, and then go lay down and get you a beautiful sound bath, and then just go on to sleep. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's the perfect restart. It's the perfect restart. You make you an appointment, you get you a jump in real quick, and then you be like, "This, I can." You know what? I know all you people, you peasant people, are out here trying to cause my stress levels to be on 1,000. How about I'm okay? Thank you. Shout out to Kelly, your favorite bartender, Mallow, in the building. What's going on, Kels? Glad to have you in the building, hanging out with your girl, of course. Wednesdays, y'all know how we get down every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Bartender's Lounge. This week, we will be at Junior Smoke Barbecue at the Sherman Phoenix. What is the address there? 25, 36, 35. Damn it, I'm going to find it. Kelly, post the address too. I'm sorry. It's not that I really don't remember it. I'm sorry. And right in this moment, I'm a little out here. Let me see what we got real quick. Thank you. 3536. Thank you. This 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue. Junior Smoke Barbecues. Thank you, darling. Right on the outside of there. It's 3536. Thank you, Jamila. I appreciate that. I'm like, damn. Let me get it together. 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue. Junior Smoke Barbecue right there. But we'll be there. So you can actually come and hang out on Wednesday. So if you want to come in, get you a good seat, lock it in, and then just prepare to have us a good time. We will be inviting you to bring your own favorite bottle of whatever your own favorite bottle is. I think some of that was donated to us. So we got some wines to try. We got a couple of samples that we need to bust down or whatever the case may be. We are currently seeking sponsorship for the show. So if you'd like to advertise your brand, you have to like your event, your party, your business, whatever the case may be, you're welcome to do so on the radio show. You can do it on the Bartenders Lounge. You can also do it here. If you would like more about to learn more about the actual what is that called? The sponsorship details, then make sure you inbox me directly. You can inbox Kelly Mallow, your favorite bartender, inbox, or you can send an email to the Bartenders Lounge MKE, and it's just like it sounds, the Bartenders with an S Lounge MKE at gmail.com. And then we'll get back to you as soon as we can regarding sponsorship details. We are excited about the possibilities there and of. And listen, I'm going to tell you, sponsorship is not as expensive as you think, yo. It's just not. Okay. It's not. Don't be freaked out by it. Don't be tripping on it or whatever the case may be. Look at these little lock things. It's still hanging on. Shout out to the young lady who took her time to do my hair like 2 months ago, and I'm still wearing this shit. I'm just trying to explain to you. It's got I told her I was gonna wear it till I couldn't more. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Thank you both, Jamila and Kelly. I appreciate that. If you guys are chiming in, make sure you say hi because I want to be able to shout you out and show you some love around this piece. Shout out to my partner Tree, who happens to be in the building off to the side, making sure I don't pass out from shaking doja. And shaking doja mean I'm probably hungry and I'm about to go down in about 5 minutes. So that we out here get things together. Shout out to y'all know her as Cookie, but shout out to her for and I'm gonna call her my niece Karen for helping me this past weekend. She just has an amazing spirit. Like she greeted people with such dope smiles and beautiful energy. You know what I'm saying? She always gotta represent to the fullest. And sometimes you need to put yourself in an environment that facilitates that type of energy. And if that's what you need, then that's what you do. I love this new camera. Let me see if I can change the settings. Oh my, I just love it. I just love it. Let me see if it. No, you know what? No, it won't. It's gonna make me. I'm already live, and it's not gonna let me do it. But I'm just saying, I'm about to upgrade some things. Um, we got a lot to talk about. Always is something to talk about. And today, I just want to remind you guys when, as I'm preparing to um, be an example. I want to remind you all that my sister Jamila told me whenever I'm making decisions about the things that I need to take care of to lead with love. And sometimes you don't always feel um, full of love. Sometimes you feel like you need to say or do or engage in a certain capacity. And so you try your best to not respond in that capacity, and that is my intention, to try not to respond in those capacities because my intentions are not to be harmful, to create harmful situations for me and or those that I love, even if their intention is not the same, right? So Jamila said, lead with love," and that's my word for today. So I want to talk about that, and we talk about some of the conversations that we need to have when we talk about relationships, and we're talking about professional relationships and or personal relationships, and how it's important to just do that. You know, to lead with love, to listen to your partner with a loving ear, a respectful ear. You know what I'm saying? So that they don't respond in, how do I say, in defense. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow them to be approached that if you this is why I tell people when you want to break up with somebody, don't do it when you mad and you angry and you on your feelings. Just sit down for a minute, take you a minute, and just take a break and be clear minded about the decision that you are finna make because of what is going to happen and how is it going to affect you, them, the whole 9 yards. So be sure, don't do it and you be like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Yes, you did, fam. Yes, you did. You said it. You did mean it. Maybe you didn't mean it like that. And so if you don't mean, if you know that that's you, and you tend to put yourself in a position where you can say, well, damn, I didn't mean to say it like that. Or, I mean, I wanted to mean this, but I didn't mean to do it that way. Then you got to learn to take that pause, yo. You got to be able to say, you know what? I hear you. um, and then respond like you love this person. You understand what I'm saying? Like listen to them, and they may not be engaging you in love because of how they're feeling, and maybe they don't have the control over where they are and what's going on and how we're. But you are responsible still for how you respond, how you engage, what you do. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't be responsible for other people, but you're always not you can be, you are always held accountable for how you respond. And we don't always do that smoothly. You know what I mean? Like we just don't because whoa, no. Um, who is this? Um, wh- why? Somebody inboxed me and said, "What's your number?" And my response to them is, "Why?" Hey, Corey, how's it going? We subject ourselves to people. People lie. People are manipulative. They take advantage of. And some people are even responding in fear. You know what I'm saying? Or in and just drowned in all of their insecurities. And not that you don't have your own stuff to be worried about. Don't get me. If you feel what I'm saying? Not that we don't have our own thing to be like, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to, or if that's a good idea or a good moment for you. Nobody really always knows outside of themselves how you're feeling. But the truth of the matter is, you can't be responsible for what they do. You're responsible for how you behave and accountable. And if people love you, then they hold you accountable to those things. If they care about you, then they're gonna put you in a position that you are accountable. You got to ask the right questions. You got to respond with the right things, and you got to engage properly. Like, dude, the level of that's on you, fam, is a serious level to contend with. Like, you got to really be on it. That's on. Yeah, that's me. G. That's all me. And what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? And how do you engage and where do you go with that? Like that that's important. But you got to be willing to say, even when you know that you feel in some kind of way, and like this, these are just levels of maturity that I'm looking for us to have on this side of 40. Now, if those of y'all don't have that and y'all still in y'all 20s and 30s, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You on your way there, you know what I'm saying, trying to sort of things out. But if you can learn it, the sooner you can learn it, the better. The less hostile the situation you in, the less um uh violent, conflicting, what's the word I'm looking for? Conflict. Yeah, you don't have to engage everything in and be on guard. Like this is not the olden days where you always got to have a sword because niggas is stabbing each other in the back constantly. If you ever watch these old movies um like ancient, quote unquote, ancient movies, whether they're talking about ancient Rome, talking about samurai eras, or we're talking about like all these. Like, have you noticed that people? Let me just lean in on this one. People have been manipulatively trifling and backstabbing forever. Forever. It's like this ain't new. If you want to go back to BC and start talking about the rise and fall of the Roman Empire and the rise and fall of Christianity, the rise and fall of the Roman Catholic Church. Jeez. The level of trifling that people are subject to is crazy. Like you had to carry a sword, G. You had to carry like because you just never knew if somebody was you had to these niggas they had to walk around with armor on. You get what I'm saying? And people say, well, that was just a soldier. Nah, the business people had guns because somebody was always trying to come in and do the like this is stuff that ain't never happened. Robberies and theft been happening. Look, go back to the Western days. Back in the day, was constantly they robbing each other, stabbing each other in the back, and manipulating what and for what? You would think that as civilization has matured, that we would be living and moving and doing differently, but we are not. You would think that as you know what I didn't get a chance to do. I'm gonna see if I can do it from here. Um let me see. No, I'm finna try. I'm trying to do something on here real quick. That I've never done it. Let me see. Let me see. I never been able to do it. I'm gonna try it though. One second. One second. Scroll. 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 Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Chase, come here, psycho. She can go outside. Come here. Come here. Now you got me yelling on the radio. Come here. She can go outside. Oh, y'all should have saw how he looked at me. Y'all should have seen how he looked at me. Unbelievable. I don't have to put up with that. I do not. I do not. I mean, I do kind of, but I, I want him to get over it. Do me a favor. It's like 4 or 5 of y'all on air live with me right now. Do me share this video for me because I'm gonna do it from this end too. But I want to make sure that I remind you guys that Calm Wellness Services, the facility that I'm in, also my massage business, our wellness business, Trees sound healing business, are in the running right now for Best of Milwaukee, MKE, Best of Milwaukee 2023. And all you have to do is go to the shepherdexpress.com. That's shepherdexpress.com /best of Milwaukee /2023, and then go vote for us. It's on my page if you are on social media, and I show you how that looks. All these wonderful people are voting for us now. I grate that, but go tell your friends to go tell your friends to vote for us. We are listed under SPAs. The great thing is that you also have to vote for like in 5 other categories. So vote for 5 other people. I'm sure if you live in the Milwaukee area that you know 5 other businesses that are on there in these other categories, and you can vote for all of these people because I mean, if I know you may be only going on for the one thing, but go vote, go show some love, and we appreciate you in advance. Let's see if I can pull this up. I'm gonna try to go live, even though I never go live here. I'm gonna try. Can I? Where am I at? I've been seeing this all over TikTok. And, oh my gosh, I've been seeing this all over TikTok. I'm gonna give it a access and all of my also if you have tried to text me and so terrible. Hey, I got over 1,000 followers. I didn't even know that. What? Look at you! I got over 1,000 followers on TikTok. I mean, it's not a whole bunch of people, but it's still over 1,000. I'm almost never over here, but I'm gonna go live. See if it'll let me go live, and I'm gonna see what it does if it allows me to, because why not? Shit. How cool is this with the camera? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I never even thought to do this. I'm sorry. Now I'm just all of a sudden it said do it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So it said add a live goal. I don't know what that is. That means I want to try to get a goal of a certain amount of people. We gotta try to set that goal on the people. I don't want to do that. I just want to talk to y'all and engage. But I'm gonna put this camera. Describe. You can help me achieve. Okay. Nope. That's not what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna do this and see if, and I'm gonna put it right here because why not? Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, so you know what? I'm gonna figure that out. So I'm officially live on TikTok for the first time. Now, so I'm on live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Facebook. Yay! And I'm live on Blow Radio. I'm so excited. So some people are going to get the notification, and some people won't. Now, if you get a notification on TikTok or whatever the case may be, make sure you say hi across the board. I don't know if it's adding the notification on Facebook as well. I don't know. I've never gone live on TikTok, but I think it's pretty cool. So we are live on blowradio.com, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and now I'm live on TikTok also. So we'll see what that looks like, and maybe somebody will see it and want to join in the conversation. So welcome to Monday. Y'all know how we do. I know I did the initial intro, but I gotta catch the people up on TikTok, y'all. So just bear with me. Today we're talking about understanding the value in relationships and having these relationship conversations, okay, and how relationships are determined or dependent on how you engage them. You know what I mean? And sometimes people don't get a chance to um, express themselves according to outside of just the way that they're feeling and doing just the things that they know that they're right. Sometimes they're overwhelmed with emotion, and so they don't respond or enact or react or what we don't they don't do it greatly. And because of that, they end up doing more hurt than good. You know what I mean? And unfortunately that means some people get hurt. They end up doing a lot more damage than good. And so today's word is lead with love, according to a conversation I had with my sister Jamila. So to lead with love, like when you're having conversations with people that you care about, even if they've pissed you off, even if they've hurt you, if your intention is to remain in these relationships, then lead with love. You know what I'm saying? Listen, be able, because they say, music calls the savage beast, and if you respond in hostility, then you're gonna get hostility, and sometimes people gonna go off, and so the best thing to do is just take the quick pause. You know what I'm saying? Take a deep breath and be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And may not necessarily agree in kind with everything that's happening in this moment, but let's just take a quick moment to pause, right? So that when I respond to what you just said, I want to be responsible for the things that I'm saying. I want to be accountable to the words that I'm saying, so that you can understand that there is intention in my reply. There is intention in my behavior. There is intention in the things that I'm delivering to you in this message, and that my intention was not to do to you what you have apparently done to me, whether it's hostility, whether it's aggression, whether it's um attack, whatever the case may be. We want to make sure that that's not how we're treating the people that we love. Now, mind you, I can still easily let you go, dismiss you, check you, send you on your way, and do so in love, because I'm a firm believer that if we're gonna depart from one another, let's depart from one another in love. Let's depart from one another without the guise of anger, without the guise of hostility, without all of that, because you don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then when if you go off, be like, and then F you, and I ain't trying to, when you respond in that way, guess what happened? Guess what happened? You gotta say you sorry. Especially if you didn't mean it. Now you making apologies and doing amends and all the things that come along with it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know about y'all. Now I will apologize if I've done something that requires an apology. Okay. I don't have no problems with saying, I apologize. For some people, that ain't enough. Some people, they be wanting you to bend over. And I'm not ass kissing nobody. Okay. What I'm not doing is kissing all of the ass for an amended anything. I will offer amends, offer apologies. If it's received, then we good. And if it's not, then guess what? Okay, because I have to respect your space, but I also have to respect myself. And as a person, as a person with feelings, I'm a complex human as well, and I require a certain level of engagement. What I've learned this last week, is that and I've said this all the time. And I said it when I got married, and how that situation ended. You get what I'm saying? I said it all. I said all the things and all the stuffs. And what I learned is that it ain't always about you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these lessons that you have to go through be for somebody else to catch the L. L as in lesson. Be for somebody else to catch the experience or catch the moment or the idea or the message. It ain't always the message ain't always for you. You know what I mean? And what do you do about that? You have to make yourself available to catch to make yourself available to the most high to be used in that capacity. Now, whether you want to call your most high, the universe, the spirit, high, listen, I'm not here to encourage excuse me, to discourage your spiritual beliefs. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? You live how you live, but I'm trying to say that sometimes these things happen to put us in a cycle of control, to understand that we are here to be of use in whichever capacity that is, and you have things that you need to do, things that you should say. You get what I'm saying? What is this? Okay. Okay. TikTok is teaching me how to use it, because I've never gone live on TikTok. So shout out to everybody on TikTok that is chiming in. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for joining the conversation. Shout out to everybody that is on Facebook and or YouTube that is saying hello. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So nice. Okay, so back to the conversation. You are live with JustPatrice, blowradio.com. It's the Welcome to Monday show. We have good conversation. And today we are talking about let love lead. Okay, that is where we are. The conversation and the word of today's message is let love lead. I would love to invite you to conversation, but you have to say, I have to know who you are first, and so that we can stay on the same page and make sure that our delivery and our message is not conflicting. So that's the initial part of that. So I mean, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Lead with love. If these are people that you respect, like you respected them enough to be in a relationship with, to be intimate with them, to have relationship with them, to even build business with them. You know what I'm saying? If you respected them enough to do these things, and if that is the case, even when things go a little bit to the left, you know what I'm saying? You still have to be in a capacity to do what? To lead with love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, Jamal? What's good? How you doing? Glad to see you join the conversation. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm learning how to use TikTok Live. Yes, I'm still trying my best to drop gems, and I am live on both social medias, or all the social medias that I got, except for Instagram. Chase, leave the squirrel alone. It's animals outside tempting my baby. Sorry, guys. How you doing? So, the word of the day. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Glad to see you joining the conversation. Also, making sure that we still saying hi and showing love to all my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to make sure that you guys are remembering that. Let's just say when we talk. It's easy to say that when we're talking about personal relationships. We're talking about encouraging you to lead with love when you're talking about your personal relationships, because you think that your personal relationships are the only thing that you accepted with love. Like when you do professional relationships, it's the same thing, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You made a decision based on trust. You made a decision based on professionalism, some ideas that you have to execute on. You laid out all the ideas. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm looking to do. This is what I'm hoping for, blah blah blah, etc. And so in order to proceed in that, you know, you got to make good decisions and not do so in hostility, and even in business, like just like you having a personal relationship with somebody, and you talk to them, you got to talk to your wife, your husband, you got to talk to your significant other, because so you can stay on the same page. You got to do that with your business partner too. You got to be willing to have conversation. Don't respond in silence. That's some childish shit. Walking away with your tail tucked between your legs because you don't want to, quote unquote, um have confrontational conversations still need to be had. Stand up upright with your spine intact, sir, ma'am, and have the goddamn conversation. Be available to, quote unquote, not ridicule but constructive criticism, the same way you would be. Sometimes you got to be able to be comfortable and confident enough to say, this is what happened. This is how it made me feel. This is what I would like to see happen. Come with a fucking plan. You get what I'm saying? And then you don't look like you just having tantrums. I thought I saw a post the other day that said, get comfortable with people responding in silence. That's dumb. People do it, but it's dumb. If you want to act like you six, then be six on your own time. Fam, professionalism doesn't require silence. Professionalism requires that you move in an adequate space that is verbally as well as actively communicative, so that there is clarity across the board. Because when you move in mud, guess what happens? Exactly. Exactly. You can't get anything done in that capacity. You can't get anything accomplished when you move in mud. You have to move in a way that it makes sense so that you can be clear. Otherwise, you get sued. And we have to, and from a legal perspective, you got to be willing to 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 look past, okay, this is my friend, this is my such and such, or this is whatever, and I really don't want to. If they are making decisions in from the very various of childish perspectives, not having communicate, not having strong communication, not following the agreements that were made or whatever, you have to be willing to say, you know what, I know that you feel like you can just move and do anything in any kind of way. There's accountability here. And what that accountability looks like is I'm holding you to this lease. Instead of hearing, are you just mad because, I don't give two hells if you think that I'm mad because there's rules that need to be followed here. And here are the stipulations of that. And then when you don't adhere to that, you subject yourself to the consequences. There are not enough consequences in relationship. We just let people be and do whatever. Oh, it don't matter. Just let them. No, fuck that. That is why they move on and continue to do the same thing. It's not my responsibility to be accountable for. Yes, it is. Once you've engaged them, it is your responsibility. Accountability, you are responsible for. I love you. I care about you. I support you. I understand. You are accountable, G. And if you are choosing not to be, then you walk away. No problem. But I'm telling you now, then don't go away later and be like, oh, such and such did such and such, did such and such, such and such, such and such did such and such. I think I'm waving. I don't know. Let me try to see. How do I do that? I don't know how, Chase. I don't know. I don't know how that works, right? And in which capacity that works. But this accountability to be in place there. Thank you very much, darling. Huh? I'm gonna eat it. It don't matter. Thank you. And see you later, baby. Thank you. Stop. Please. Stop. Thank you. There's accountability to be had. And when you put things in place, there's accountability for execution to be in place, right? You understand what I'm saying? There's accountability. And what do you do about those things? You have conversations. You sign leases. You sign contracts, because when you personally can't separate, somebody got to be, come here. Come on. When you personally can't step away from outside of yourself, when you can't see outside of yourself, when you can't look past your emotions, guess what you need to do? It's right here. This is what we agreed to, and these are the obligations or the rules that are in place. They don't always work for everybody, but the truth of the matter is that there's not enough accountability in these types of situations. So hold your people accountable. I'm not responsible. I ain't trying to make sure you understand that. Then why are you in this quote unquote relationship? Whether it's professional, whether it's social, no, no, no. We have to do better than that. We have to do better than that in order to strengthen ourselves in a community, in order to strengthen ourselves in um professionalism, in order to be better at home socially. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he said, Chase, get your camera time. You deserve it. Vante, really? Chase is already trying to get all the camera time, whether he deserve it or not. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter. Shout out to everybody that's joining on TikTok. Sorry, I'm still learning how to do the TikTok live thing, and I don't know which buttons to push regarding whatever. I don't know how. Still trying to figure all it out. There's a lot of buttons happening on here, all these little screens and flashing and clicky things and whatever. And so, hi, if you are joining on TikTok, hello. See you guys chiming in. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, what's going on? Shout out to everybody on Facebook, whether it's on my personal page or in the blowradio.com group. And shout out to everybody that's chiming in on YouTube. Make sure y'all say hi and share the video. Okay. Share the video. That's what we want to do. Hey Marima, how you doing? Got to have you join the conversation. Yes. So again, I'm all for um acknowledging when you don't have the capacity for something. I say it all the time. Mom, I don't got the capacity for that. I hear you. I don't have the capacity for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to be overwhelmed and put myself under trying to maintain somebody else's anything. But if we are in relationship, you understand what I'm saying? If we are in relationship, then there has to be a moment of accountability on both parties involved. You know what I mean? There has to be a moment, a time, a breath, a conversation to put these things into place. And if we're not doing that, then how, what, why, when, for whatever are we engaging at and all? Why? Why? If you've held your tongue and not said anything, and then all of a sudden you want to bounce off and blow up in the face there and of whomever, yeah, that's some of the most childish shit ever. If something comes up, you've agreed to a relationship, and then something comes up, you don't want to have no conversation. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to hold on to it all the best. Grow up, yo. And then people say grow up. Well, those are people's trauma. I understand that. And then go get some healing. This is why I say if you are in that kind of state of trauma, stop being in relationship with people until you at least well enough to get to these some of these instances. Don't get me wrong, nobody is perfect. Okay, nobody is gonna be all fine and dandy and everything, all the T's crossed, I's dotted, whatever. But you gotta have some type of foundation, something stable to establish on. And if you know, man, let me just lean in, fam. You know if you're not well, go get well. At least start the wellness journey. At least begin it. You know, then go the things that you need, so that when you have to deal with people on this level, it ain't no smoke. It ain't no smoke. Mm. Ice and water, y'all. Mm. Such guys, we don't always do that well. We don't always do that well. We go in and we have moments, we have conversations, quick. Um, and then we gather all of ourselves and we hide it and we stuff it down in our pocket and we say, I don't have to tell them anything. I don't have to have this conversation. I don't have to gauge nobody about nothing. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. That's true. And then you blow up in that people's face because you didn't. Well, then what, look at this dude. What are you going to do? Are you going to just spend your days and your times mad and your days and your nights angry? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going to create a whirlwind of hostility and just push out all this negative energy, snatching all this stuff and wasting energy in the universe? Who's doing that? Why are we doing that? We don't have to. We don't have to at all. You want to make yourself available and lead with love, yo. You want to lead with love. You want to listen and you want to respond accordingly. Because I mean, I will apologize, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that ain't my favorite thing to do. I like to be accountable for the things that I said and I done. I want to be able to take a moment and breathe into it and be like, do I mean to do this? Do I mean this? What I'm saying? Is this intentional? And am I confident that this is the decision that I'm making? And then I want to do it. And if I can't do it, then I still want to be able to say, damn, I meant to do. Sorry about that, Chase. I meant to. It didn't go like I thought. And so let me go on and retract. You get what I'm saying? But even in that, you know what I'm saying? When you become irate and hostile and belligerent and all this, then guess what you got to end up doing? You got to make that right, yo. You got to make it right. You got to make it right. And if you don't make it right, then that's on you. And everything that comes along with that and everything that comes in and or out of that is something that you have to be accountable for. Shout out to Montaigne for joining the conversation. Hey Montaigne, what's going on? Hey. Um, you gotta deal with that, yo. You have to put up with the you parts of you in this conversation that didn't show up to do the things that you were supposed to do. The accountability part that you show up and didn't offer your partner, and you complaining about them not doing their job or them doing the wrong part of their job. Did you do your shit? Did you cross your T's and dot your I's, yo? Have you done your part? I think about that all the time. I think about the work that needs to happen, so that we can be in a space of of sanity. I think about all the things that we need to do so that we are moving in a place that it looks good, that it looks like it makes sense, that we are moving in a place of growth and maturity and evolution. Like it's a reason that back in the day, when I say back in the day, I just mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Ancient Roman times, or if you just look at the TV and they give quote unquote whatever the savage depiction of is of the times that were happening before the time was happening when the time was happening. You understand what I'm saying? When they give the savage depiction of that, there was they walking around with guns and swords and arrows because somebody was always on something. And at this point in civilization, yeah, so as they removed our rights to bear arms, not really, but yeah, they start monitoring who's had the rights to bear the arms so they can do the things with the stuff, which is the dumbest. Anyway, we're supposed to be a more civil engagement. That's why it's called civilization. So to have more civil engagement. And that's not always the case. Shout out to everybody on TikTok that's chiming in. I see y'all. What's happening? Um, it's supposed to be more of a civil engagement. It's not always that. You get what I'm saying? It's not always the opportunity for that to be happening. And the truth of the matter is, that's just because we got to do better. That's because we got to do better. We have to spend more time talking about the things. We have to spend more time being honest and open about them. We got to spend more time dedicated and committed to all the little things. You know what I'm saying? That come along with taking a breath, being responsible for your emotional outbursts, being responsible for how you engage people because, baby, guess what? You are accountable. And we don't offer enough accountability to one another. We don't offer ourselves in a space of accountability, not frequently enough. We always just letting people get off and get over and get over with things. But once you step in, we talking about people we in relation, right? We're in relationship. And just letting people go. It's a difference than allowing people room to be themselves. Have the room to be yourself. Have the room to think and grow and be, and so we can sit back and watch. And but as your partner, as an accountability partner, an engagement of accountability, then we have to be willing to say, hey, look, that's not cool. Hey, look, this not well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is happening. And how are we going to figure out the best chain of action? Because what's happening is affecting this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Accountability. But in when you are doing that, still lead with love. Still say, hey, I don't like how this is moving. I don't like how nothing about this going. But let me go here with you. And this is how I want to do it. So you don't have to be in a position to what? Be hostile, to be engaging in negative energy, to be like just work on accountability, right? Let's work on accountability. Let's work on the idea and in the moment that we can say, look, this is what needs to be happening. This is what's going on. This is the things of the stuff or the whatever. You know what I mean? But in order to do that, somebody gonna charge you up. And our first engagement is to be in defense, especially if you know you didn't do nothing. Why are you mad? Why you hostile? Mm-hmm. Why? Why you feel like you have to be aggressive or violent? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. Um, I would love to invite you guys to the conversation, but if you want to comment, then I'm inviting you to go to um, my Facebook page so I can get you live on there. As I'm not doing people have invited people to the conversation yet on TikTok, but you can comment and I will read your comments. I see you guys are chiming in, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that 130%. Thank you very much. I'm just not having anybody join live yet because I'm still learning how to use TikTok Live. I appreciate that. We are live also on Facebook, live also on YouTube, and of course, live on blowradio.com because that is how we get down around these parts. Blowradio.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere else, but we've chosen to accept you. Um, let me do that. Okay. I almost turned it off. I forgot to turn it off. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere, but you opted to be here with us, and we appreciate that. We're here every Monday, specifically on this show. Welcome to Mondays, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm glad to have you guys join the conversation with me, whether it's live on TikTok, whether it's live on Facebook in the group on my page, or on YouTube. So still working out all the semantics of it all, just trying to figure it all out. I appreciate you guys for joining, and your input is welcome, but I invite you to do so in your chat comments. Okay, so you're welcome to do that there. I also want to remind you all, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Please stop, Chase. Thank you. I also invite you to call in if you want to. Let me put this phone number up here, and then I'm going to invite you to do so in respect and in love. And if you feel like you can't do that, then that's going to be a little bit of a situation. But the number is 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. You can call in if you like, and let your comments be heard on the radio, and let your comments be heard across all the platforms. If you have questions about what that looks like, again, the number is 414-885-4739. Please do call and be respectful of the radio, be respectful of our guests that are watching and are listening. And if you cannot do that, I will definitely what's the word I'm looking for? How do I say this? I'm gonna disconnect the call. That's not stupid with that. Thank you very much for the likes. I appreciate you guys for joining the conversation. Everybody that's commenting, I appreciate you for doing that as well. Thank you so much for joining and liking the live. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. On both on all the platforms. So I invite you to do that. If you want to call in, you can do so. 414-885-4739, 885-4739. I also want to remind you that every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m., I'm joined by YFB Kells, which is your favorite bartender, Kelly Mallow, and we'll be doing a show called The Bartender's Lounge. So you're invited to join in and engage us from that perspective as well. Good conversation, great vibes. This week we're going to be at Junior's Smoke Barbecue. If you want to come down, you're welcome to do that. 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue. You can come, bring your own bottle, and purchase and get your food and stuff when you get there. Chop it up, have some great conversation. We're gonna talk all things about the bar industry, literally all things from security to drinks to recipes and all those types of things. Come here, baby. All those things, we'll be doing all of that on air. Having conversation with other bartenders as well as bar owners, and all the stuff that come along with that. You guys are welcome to do that. Welcome to join if you want to do that as well. Um, yeah, all those things. So again, the line is open if you want to call. Back to all these things they're saying. I don't even know how to push the buttons. This stuff are happening. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to be able to enjoy the invitations for people to go live on TikTok, but I'm not accepting any live TikToks right now. And people join the conversation. As I learn to use the platform, then we'll go back to inviting you guys to do that as well. If not, then you can join on um, Facebook or YouTube, and then we can make sure that your comments and things are heard from there. I appreciate that. So today's word again is lead with love. And I want to remind you guys that when you're having conversation in your relationship, Tiffany, what's dude? You're having conversation in your relationship, whether it's professional relationship, personal relationship, social relationships. Notice that, remember that you engage these relationships because why? There's a genuine, not just a I mean, how do I say this? Mm, mm, how do I say? I mean, unless you was a complete jerk asshole, you know what I'm saying? Some people are. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want people to, unless you just decided to be in a relationship to be manipulative and trifling and using people and right. I mean, We're not talking about those people. Those people deserve a special place in the not good place. But nonetheless, okay. So aside from that, hey girl, hey. Aside from that, if you are having conversation, or if you are in relationship with someone and there's a necessary to have conversations, it becomes necessary to have conversation, which is all the time because communication is so necessary. You don't have to be hostile conversation, you don't have to be something is wrong conversation, when just in positive engagement with your partner, whether it's romantic, professional, social. What you understand what I'm saying? Familial, you have to be willing to do so in love. Otherwise, you gotta just spend too much time apologizing, trying to make up, and now you got to get past the little awkward stage, and I done embarrassed you, or pissed you off, or trying to hey y'all, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Embarrassed you, pissed you off, or whatever, and now you got to make amends. Don't set yourself up like that. Don't set yourself up like that. And I'm going to definitely encourage you. If you are on Facebook, please share the video. If you are on YouTube or on TikTok, invite your friends to check it out. We're here to have this good conversation, and I want you to join the conversation. I just want you to do so either via the phone line or just comment in the chat so that I can read your comments and things like that. Again, the number is 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. For those of you on TikTok that want to know what it is, for those of you who can't see the scrolling, what is that called? I'm gonna figure it out loud so I can smash this all together instead of having to be live on two different platforms at the same time. But I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Thank you for sharing it. I saw somebody share it. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing and inviting people to join the conversation on TikTok. I appreciate that. If you're doing so on, yeah, thank you. It's the banner. Thanks, Si, because I couldn't remember it. My mind is losing my shit. Anyway, good morning, Shamika Boss Lady Robinson. Listen, I was just talking to somebody about, munchies. And I gotta figure out a way to get my timeline right so I can get me a platter. I need a whole platter or something because, baby, guess who wants some intense wings? I just want a couple of the little drummies, just the drummy part because they be so fat, just right off the top. I want that so bad. You know what I'm saying? I just want that so bad. And I could use a couple of them Reuben egg rolls. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. I just want to be able to acknowledge that. Shout out to Beatrice. What's going on, Beatrice? How you doing, love? Glad to have you join the conversation. Cy Robinson, thanks for the plug. I appreciate that because I didn't remember banner. Thank you so much. The word is banner. Listen, yes, I know how you like it. I know. Come on, I need a little something. Just a little. I feel like Autumn Blaze, just a little bit, just a little, just a little bit caught up in this cycle. This is somebody shout out to Autumn Blaze for me. Real quick, I appreciate that. Oh, look at TikTok is over here juking. Y'all better go on and show the girls some love. I appreciate that. I'm just saying. Mm, fine, I'm digging. Out of all the, it snowed on y'all, Deidris. That's right. You are in what is it? Is it Alaska? It's Alaska, right? I think you. Yeah, I think that's where you said you was. But golly, I know it's coming. I'm not excited about it, but I know it's coming. Um, Shout out to everybody that's chiming in on TikTok. I appreciate y'all for the love, showing the love. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Alaska, yes, Beatrice is in Alaska, baby. I'm not looking at you. Y'all, you know what? I should do that. I'm gonna ask everybody. If you are on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on it, make sure y'all tell me where y'all logging in from. That'll be fly. I don't get a chance to do that. And I be forgetting. Shout out to everybody. Hey, y'all, come on and join the conversation. Like it, enjoying it. I appreciate it. But how about you respond and tell me where you like it, where you are watching from, or you sliding through and you showing the like or whatever. Let me know where you chiming in from. I know it's a couple of folks across the country around here. I'm appreciating it. I can see one, two, at least three other states besides Wisconsin initially. So shout out to all of y'all. But let me know if you're on a TikTok, if you are on Facebook, let me know. And we'll shout you out real quick and show you some love from wherever you are. Again, see, leading with love, leading with love. Somebody be talking trash, talking crazy, and all the things and all the stuffs. But we still here doing all the things, and I appreciate y'all for that. Um, the whole point of today's conversation is shout out to Facebook user that's live from Milwaukee. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Y'all gonna show me a little love. Tell me where y'all from. I appreciate that. Um, if you have to have conversation with somebody that you are in a relationship with, and people always matter of fact automatically assume relationship is romantic. Okay, I'm not that person. I believe that once you decide to engage in somebody in some things, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, if you're tying into whatever the relationship is, you have to do that in the capacity that it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Say, do it in love, yo, and in kindness and understanding. And some people won't be that way with you, but you can't be responsible for them. You could only be responsible for you. You'll hear me say that all the time. You can't be responsible when somebody's gonna show up and act a whole donkey, do the whole fool. It's gonna piss you off. You're gonna be offended. You're gonna be upset. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody gonna hurt your feelings. Somebody might break your heart. And even in that moment, you are still responsible for you. You are still responsible for how you respond. You are still responsible for how you engage. You are still responsible for that, and yes, you can be subject to people, quote unquote, taking your kindness for weakness. Yes, you can be subject to people, quote unquote, not engaging with the same type of respect. I'm not telling you to bend over backwards and bust your head and subject yourself to torment and torture. You don't have to do that. But what I'm encouraging you to do is to be mindful of get them chase. Mhm. Is to be mindful. Did you get the square? Did you get him? He gone already. Good boy. He out here trying to be a big protector. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much. Good boy. Mm-hmm. Somebody come get your nephew. Somebody come get dog. He be losing it all the time, and just somebody just come get him. Okay. Are you done now, honey? Are you done now, huh, babe? No. He looking for the squirrel that's clearly gone. Clearly gone. Anyway, your comments are welcome. I invite you to engage. I invite you um to share something with me about what your takeaway is from the things that we're saying. You're invited to do that. Because I don't have all the answers. I only got the ones that apply directly to me, and I'm hoping that sharing some of my experiences, if you know that I'm quite transparent about how I'm feeling, about how um, what's happening in my life, about how I encourage others to deal with situations that may not be the easiest of us to express emotionally. And I encourage you to do that. And what does that look like for us? It ain't always sweet, right? We know this. It ain't always sweet, so we got to do the best we can with the things that we have. This weather here is drying out all my skin. This weather is out here um, doing me all the bad, all the bad, all the bad. I'm trying to get this together. Hmm. Let the last little bit of my ice melt down so I can deal with all of this dry mouth that this Red Bull done gave me. Anywho, let me jump on here really quickly. As I'm switching over. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm trying to get all this stuff together so I can put the rest of the stuff together. Please don't do that, Chasey Wasey. Thank you. Okay. So I'm trying to get my Facebook page to reload so that I can refresh and it is not doing what I needed to do. Okay, so I was trying to refresh so I can share from this end, but I cannot. So nonetheless, let's get back to the conversation. So again, I'm gonna keep saying that because I feel like that is where we need to stay and stay focused. And the point of this conversation is that lead with love. The squirrel is looking at Chase like he crazy. Come here, baby. Come here, Chasey Wasey. Come here, baby. Come here. Chase. Chase. Come here, baby. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Good boy. Come on. Come here. Come here, Chase. Here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Such a good boy. Thank you. Oh, still. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Dude, don't do that. Thank you. So, okay. We talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about relationships, we talk about women's health, we talk about all the things that come along with that. Stop it. Okay. I see what I got to do. I know we got about a half hour left, but just hold on one second before me and Chase get into it. Y'all just hold on. I'm gonna take a quick moment and do a quick break, and I'm gonna run this Adi No Hero for y'all because I feel like you need to feel like you're not a hero in everything. It's not like you have to put your armor on for everything. Sometimes you have to be willing to say, you know what, I understand where I am in this life. I understand what's going on, and it don't always work like that. Um, and for me, it's just such a beautiful song to acknowledge that you can only do what you can do, but what you're going to do is let me see this here. What you're going to do is put your best foot forward, and sometimes we don't get to do that. We don't get to do that because we set ourselves up for for brokenness, and we set ourselves up um, for hurt and responding. There it is. And responding in capacity that is outside of that would make sense for us. And so y'all listen to this song real quick while let me do some quick resolve with my baby boy. Again, this is Adia Moore from the Hampton House album called No Hero.
I can't leap over buildings in a single bound. I can't deflect bullets with my hand. I'm not faster than the speed of sound. I'm not Superman. But I know I'll catch your fall. When you think I'm not that strong, I gotta save the world, save the girl. I'm no hero, but I'm yours. I can't fly through the air, be everywhere, but I care. I'm no hero, but I'm yours. I'm just a simple man, but I want it all. I'm just like you, wanna be there soon as you call. Wanna drop everything, but that's so insane. But I want you to look at me like I'm 10 feet tall. And I know I'll catch your fall. When you think I'm not that strong, I gotta save the world, save the girl. I'm no hero, but I'm yours. I can't fly through the air and be everywhere, but I can. I'm no hero. I'm yours. Show you in so many little ways how I love you. Oh, you. And I know I'll catch your fall. We think I'm not that strong. The world will say the girl, I'm your hero. But I'm yours. I can't fly through the air, being where, but I can't. I'm no hero. Even without my cage, I will try to save the day. Oh, no hero.
Check 1 2 1 2. It's your girl JustPatrice live with JustPatrice. BlowRadio.com is still in the building. Welcome to Monday. So we're getting a little thing situated. A few 2 3 here and there, trying to get my baby dog settled down a little bit, and I got him a little chill. So we can do that and we can finish our conversation. Again, today's message in Welcome to Monday live with JustPatrice is lead with love. And that's not always the easy answer. It's not always the easiest result, the thing to do, but it's the most disciplined and is the more sensible. And leading with love don't necessarily means just leading with love for other people. It means also leading with love for yourself. Okay. And doing the result that you know that you're gonna have the less backlash from. Karma is a mug, yo. I need y'all to know that karma is a thing, and you don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. You ain't trying to have her or him in your space, in your spirit. Not even a little bit. You know, you want to be able to do all the things and all the stuff and say all the things and all the stuff that makes total sense to you and yours. You get what I'm saying? And what that looks like for us is peace. You get what I'm saying? That you've made a good decision based on the things that you've done, and that you can be comfortable in ideas. Sometimes it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it's not a simple walk through the park. Sometimes it's not a simple soft engagement. Sometimes it's not opportunity for you to, what's the word I'm looking for, to do all the things. Sometimes it is the, I'm just hold my breath for about 5 minutes and not go off like I really want to up in here. I'm just gonna hold my face for 5 minutes and not subject my people to the wrath that could be a situation. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna not do that. And we're not always successful in that capacity. You get what I'm saying? We're definitely not always successful in that capacity. But I want to encourage you to do that. This thing is not working. It's not working. So I'm gonna get away from it before um, I'm unable to engage peaceably. um, Understanding the concept of leading with love, but not necessarily just because you want to be quote unquote nice to other people. The concept is to lead with love so you are not subject to the same uh what's the word I'm looking for? I hate to use the word punishment. You understand what I'm saying? But same karmatic response. There it is. As those who don't. Like when you just publish, some people believe that maybe you should just clean cut somebody out. Sometimes people do need to be put in a place. You know what I'm saying? But even if you're doing that, then do so with the intention of not, I'm not here to try to make you feel effed up in no kind of way. You get what I'm saying? But I'm here because bro, that wasn't right. Sis, that ain't a good look. Or we shouldn't have did that, or that shouldn't have happened in that capacity. And you don't have all the answers, but when you know, then impart. You understand what I'm saying? When you know, impart. If you don't know, then don't trip. But if you know, then impart, yo. You get what I'm saying? If you know, then be available to that in your relationship. And I'm not saying stay there and let yourself be run down, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to do that. But sometimes you got to be the person that say, I'm gonna take this breath so I can hear everything that you're saying, and then I can make adequate decisions. I know sometimes you got to be the person to set the standard of engagement. Sometimes it's got to be you. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it has to be you. Who I gotta be the bigger person, because that's your job, yo. In this situation, that's your job. And what does that look like for us? You get what I'm saying? And how is that going to move us forward or move us along? You know what I'm saying? Because other people can't make rational decisions. And then you get all the apologies and um all the backbiting, and you don't have to do all of that. Just do what's right, yo. Do what's right. And when you can do what's right in the capacity that makes sense for the majority of that's involved, because you can't please everybody. I mean, sometimes you can, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. The point is to do what you know is right, so that universally you stay in alignment. So that spiritually you stay in alignment. And the best way to do that is to look into a situation and say, what's the best way to handle this? And when you do so with a vindictive heart, and you do so with a vengeful spirit, then all you just know is you're inviting karma. You just inviting karma. I'm gonna tell you, I hold my tongue a lot, because the me that want to respond, she not pleasant. The me that would like to defend us all the time, the me that would like to put us in a capacity that makes sense for us to do the things that we need to do. That me, mm, she we don't want her making no choices, okay? We don't want her showing up and saying, "Look, this Patrice, you right." No, we don't want her showing up doing, because all she gonna do is do what feel right in the moment, and what feel right in the moment may not be what's best for us, because later, there's always a later. We're gonna have to figure out what T's to cross and what I's we didn't cross, and what I's we didn't dot alone. We don't even want that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Anna TB. She said, I've learned to pause a lot now when I know my response is going to be on 10. Listen, don't catch that karma. It ain't for you. I'm not saying don't respond. I'm not saying don't defend yourself. I'm not saying, I'm just telling you to take that pause. And at some point in time, you loved, liked, cared for this particular person, scenario, situation, or whatever. And instead of just letting yourself get to the point to where you boiling over and you doing all type of vengeful, spiteful, ugly things that's gonna bite you in the ass later, take a pause. Take a pause and do what you know is right. And if you still moving in the I don't give a fuck spirit, good luck to you. Good luck to you, because you can't move in the I don't give a fuck spirit and expect to be blessed. You cannot move in the I don't give a fuck spirit and expect for the universe, for God, for your ancestors. You cannot move in that spirit and expect things to go sweet for you. It's just, it don't work like that. You make the decision because you cared. You can make the decision because you thought this was a good look. You know what I'm saying? But if you moving trying to be ugly, yeah, that's all you inviting. And the people's like, at this stage in our lives, yo, at at this stage in our lives, everyone, you got to know this by now. You've got to know this by now. And some people say, well, how come I got to be the one that? Why not you? Well, everybody else said, why I can't be you? Hmm? Why does it have to be um somebody else doing what's right? Why does it have to be somebody else not being hostile and violent, or why does it have to not? Why? You deserve that, right? Mm. You deserve the reward, the karma, the good energy, the peace, the peace. Listen, right when I said that, listen, Anna TB said, feeling the calm and peace is top key now. Listen, this is where we are. There's a peace of mind that comes that's top tier, yo. There is a peace of mind on deck that you right now that could never possibly understand. You get what I'm saying? Could never possibly understand what that brings to you when you in the midst of all the turmoil, and you're in the midst of all the drama, and you're in the midst of all the what the hell is happening. It's the decisions that you have to make. Sorry, y'all. I just want to clean that off a little bit. It's the decisions that you make that make the difference. It's the decisions that you make that set precedents, not somebody else. People, I'm not going to tell you about all the decisions and the choices that I had to make second bar because of somebody else's behavior and somebody else's um stuff. I can go on and tell you guys that, but it's not going to make a difference. What matters is how I'm handling it. What matters at the end of the day is what my spiritual engagement look like. This is what my spiritual cup look like. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where what my end of the day is going to look like when it comes to me and my spirituality. Because at the end of the day, I still gotta live with me. I gotta get up in the morning and I gotta look at me in the face and I gotta say, self, did you make good decisions yesterday? Last night, today? Are we making are we setting a precedence of excellence in who we are? Securing our character? Are we securing our idea? Are we securing the concept of putting your best self forward? Now, mind you, you don't got to pour all of your nothing into nobody in order to make a good decision. You don't have to pour all of your anything into anybody that is undeserving in order to make a good decision. That's not required. It's not required. What's required though, a little peace, little understanding. Let me go and plug this up before I am without any juice on this side of the room. Little peace, little understanding, little calm. Speaking of calm, shout out to Calm Wellness Services at 6333 North Green Bay Avenue for allowing me to go live in this beautiful facility. I'm actually in their multi-purpose room right now, enjoying this beautiful swing, the beautiful background of the fall trees coming to their seasonal end. That's a beautiful space here. If you're looking for wellness opportunities, for a place for meditation, for massage, for sound therapy, if you're looking for a healing in all itself, then I invite you to visit the website, which is Welcalm, WELKALM.com, and make an appointment. Make an appointment. We'll be scheduling a tour sooner than later. Chantel Taylor has joined the conversation. I appreciate that. Hey, love, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm gonna invite again if you guys are chiming in. I see you on TikTok. I see you on Facebook. And those of you that were on YouTube, if you jump back in, let me know. I want to know where you're chiming in from. Just say hi and tell me where you're from. I see it's Alaska, Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, for sure. Let me see if I missed anybody. Nope, that's them the states that I've seen so far. Say hi. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Shout out to everybody that's joining in on TikTok. Hello. Say hello. I'm still learning the platform and I don't have it down packed as of yet, but I'll learn. I'll learn. I'm definitely glad to be able to have conversations over here. I don't know why I never think to even go live. I don't know why. We'll figure it out. I'll do it more often. I appreciate the engagement that y'all are offering over on this page as well. If I can figure out a way to get everything to stream from where I'm from and drop this RSS feed, I think is what it's called, and I can figure that out, baby, we're gonna make it nice and easy. Yeah, so we're here again. If you're not familiar with blowradio.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I'm happy to be here every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with my show called Live with Just Patrice. And of course, my hashtag is always welcome to Monday because it's the best way to start your work week. We want to revitalize ourselves. We want to give ourselves encouragement and confidence. We want to be able to be transparent enough so that we can be well enough to have all the conversations that we need to have. We need to be able to be smoothed out enough to be able to get to the work day, the work week, and to be able to move forward in opportunities where life is not mm, being super kind to you. Sometimes you got to smile anyway. Sometimes you got to press anyway. You know what I mean? And I don't mean in a capacity where life is treating you like a spoiled stepchild and you just got to ignore it. And I'm not saying to ignore it. What I'm saying is do the things that you know are the right thing to do. And how did I miss that? I don't know. I hope this stays on, y'all, because I can't find the base to my charger. And I thought that I had it in here and I see it, but I don't. I only see the core part. I'm so sad. Okay. Anywho, we'll stay connected as long as we can. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll stay connected as long as we can. How about that? So again, if you want to add to the conversation, you're welcome to do so by calling in 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. If you're looking for a little lighthearted experience, you want to chop it up, laugh, belly gut laugh, and enjoy a good engagement, make sure you tune in on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. for the Bartenders Lounge. And that is hosted by your favorite bartender, Kels, and yours truly. Get to hang out and talk about all things related to the bar industry, from behind the bar to behind the business. Whether it's security, whether it is service providers, the DJs coming through, it's going to be a great conversation. And this Wednesday, we will be live on location at Junior Smoked Barbecue, which is at 3536. I need to get this together. West Fond du Lac Avenue. That's 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue. We will actually be connected to the Sherman Phoenix, which is right on the outside door there. So we get to hang out there, have some people come through, eat some good foods. Want to patronize the establishment, buy some good food. BYOFB. Yes, bring your own favorite bottle. And we're gonna talk drinks and we're gonna talk about why this is that, and maybe you want to share something with somebody that we haven't had yet, and you're welcome to pull out your little shot glasses and share or drink for yourself, because I mean we're not here to break nobody. We want to have a good time, and eventually those broadcasts gonna cost. We are currently seeking sponsorship also. If you want to sponsor the Live with Just Patrice show on Mondays, it's just send me an inbox to iamjustpatrice@gmail.com. You can inbox me directly on Facebook or TikTok. It doesn't matter. And I'll respond accordingly. If you want to sponsor the Bartenders Lounge, then go to the Bartenders Lounge mke@gmail.com. Send a request for the sponsorship letters and we'll send the packages out to you on the ASAP. If you'd like to be a guest on either show, just inbox me directly. Tell me what show you want to be on, or you can respond to the emails. Tell me what show you'd like to be on, and we'll see if it's a good fit. How about it? It's so peaceful here. When Chase is not chasing squirrels and being pissed off, it's very peaceful in this space. He is angry right now, but he'll be okay. Shout out to everybody that is continuing to join the conversation. Where is the lounge at? Which lounge? The Bartenders Lounge? Which lounge? Do if you want to come and hang out with us to join in on a conversation this Wednesday at the Bartenders Lounge podcast. We are going to be podcast radio show. We'll be live at Junior's Smoke Barbecue this week. And then sometimes we're at Calm Wellness Services So this Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. You can come a little earlier so you can be part of the the meet and greet in the social park. Get you something to drink, get you something to eat. Order while we live, and we advise you to come. I think doors will be open already. Sherman Fingers will be open, so we invite you to come, hang out, and just get ready to chill. Lock in your spot, lock in your seat. And that's 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue. That's 3536 West Fond du Lac Avenue at the Sherman Phoenix, but we are going to be inside of Junior's Smoked Barbecue. Okay. Okay. If you have any questions, inbox me directly and I'll get that info to you. Yes. Again, today's message is, can I bring my own cup? You can bring your own bottle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bring your own drink. Mm-hmm. For this broadcast. Absolutely. For this broadcast. And I guess you are welcome for the bartenders lounge. Yeah, we invite all of our guests until we till we have something else going on. Until we have something else going on, we usually make the announcement and tell you to BYOFB. Let's bring your own favorite bottle, bring your own favorite beverage, and then of course invite you to support the establishment, whether it is purchasing something to eat or whatever the case may be. We want to be able to move all that around in the same place. Not sure what specials we have. We haven't. It's going to be specials. Usually wings. This is Wednesdays. This is wing day. It's a smoked barbecue joint. Look him up. Junior's Smoked Barbecue. There's plenty of room for us to be in there and hang out and kick it and chop it up and good combo. We ready. We hope you guys are ready to join us for all the things that come along with that. Good conversation. Now, come ready to talk. It's a whole process and etiquette. We got the myself and Kelly will be facilitating the discussion. There'll be a mic available for the audience to use. However, we ask that we respect one another while we are having conversation, and that we are mindful that the people on the radio can't hear you unless you speak into the mic and you're on the background screaming out all the things and all the screams out. We can't necessarily do that because they can't hear you, fam. Unless you want to be able to get them to comment based on whatever the case may be. So that's the plan. Just use the microphone. Come up to the table, grab the mic, or let someone hand you the mic, and then wait until you are invited to have your conversation. It's a process. You teach each other etiquette or of exchange of conversation, as opposed to try to screaming and hollering and yelling on top of one another. We want to be able to engage with due respect. That is the intention. Okay. Yes, you guys are all invited. Of course, we encourage you to be over 21 to attend. Don't come in the building with a bottle or of anything and not be prepared to have your ID. I'd say that. Because we talking about it, we advertising, we invite people to come in. This is for adults and people of legal consumption age only. Oh, I think my phone just died on TikTok. Sorry, guys. All of my little electronics. At least I got good quality imaging today on the screen. I was able to connect and get all my stuff. But every time I try to get all my other digital stuff together, something fall off. It's okay. Because us is still here. And we're glad to be having these conversations and glad we're able. Because we're not always able. Okay. So again, as we get ready to wrap up the show for today, I'm going to invite y'all to, again, call in, because why not? Calling in is such an important part of the conversation, and to be able to get y'all to chop it up with your girl, to be able to engage you in a capacity that is respectful, to be able to, listen and speak up and out on all the things. You get what I'm saying? I want you to call in and make that a habit. We used to call in on radio shows all the time and call in, have your voice announced. Hey, Kevin, I just was talking about you. I literally was just talking about you. All the things and all the stuff. But I want you to call in and be comfortable having conversation. That's the whole plan of talking. Is and usually podcast or radio shows, you don't necessarily get to quote unquote call in and listen and talk with people because people monitor or try to be mindful to gatekeep the voice, and I want your voices heard. I want your opinions honored and respected, just like I want you to honor and respect other people's opinion. But I still think it's important that expressiveness is a thing. Sometimes you got to make it a habit, and not everybody is able to. Not everybody is able. I already know. I'm just trying to be honest. But it's one way to start. And the best way to do that would be to engage in a conversation that only makes sense, um, and do that. So, yeah, we were just talking about you, Kevin, and inviting everybody down to Wednesday nights live podcast for the Bartenders Lounge. Hmm. Dear Father, get all of this stuff together. I need to be able to hang up, not hang up, plug up my phone with some sensibility, because apparently I don't do that well either. I keep my devices charged and keep this one ready to go to jump online and do all the things and all the stuff, which is not always my strong point. But at least I got a new system and it connects better, allows me to do more things. Hmm. Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that is. And I'm saying, let me just try this here. I'm love y'all. Oh, so I think so I don't know if it's not commenting on my Facebook pages or not, but I know the YouTube spoke. I mean, it commented on YouTube. I want to know why it's not posting the comments. I'll do that afterward. Some destinations won't get comments. Why not? I want to learn. Oh, I get it. I'll add it later after I'm done. I want to not not adjust this while I'm doing the thing. You ready? You ready? I hope so, Kevin. We don't talk about what that looks like on this side of the table. We're gonna talk about it for sure. Um, but we're excited about being able to come down there and inviting people to come hang out and do all the things and all the things associated with the conversation in the event. Because, baby, we already know that Kevin's or Junior Smoke Barbecue be going down. So I said his one of his tags in the bar, and not a bar, in the restaurant says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Lyle Shumpert, what's going on, Lyle? How you doing? Glad to have you doing a conversation. Glad to have you doing a conversation. Let me try to find my last little bit of info and ride out here. We got about 15-20 minutes left, and I want to be able to get all my little things together again. Okay, Jacob Lattimore got a new album out called Closure. Okay. What's up is we was just talking about sponsorship requests for Live with JustPatrice, Welcome to Monday, and the Bartenders Lounge, and how to become a sponsor. If you are interested in learning more about the broadcast, we encourage you to watch Live with JustPatrice every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then watch the Bartenders Lounge. Um, Watch the Bartenders Lounge on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Dang it. 7 to 9 p.m. and we'll be live at Junior Smoke Barbecue this Wednesday. So if you're able to come through, you should come through and hang out with us. Otherwise, you can call in. Again, the phone number is 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. Anyway, can somebody tag Kelly? My phone and everything is not working. Can you tag Kelly? She's supposed to call in. I've been waiting for her to call in. So can you somebody tag Kelly Jr.? Can you tag Kelly if you're still there? Mm-hmm. Somebody tag Kelly Mallow for me. If I can get her. I can't, like, all of my stuff is not allowing me to do the things that I need to do. Again, because I thought I was tech savvy, but apparently I thought, oh, wow, you want me to call you? I see your number. Okay. Can you inbox that to me? Because when this goes off, um, that'd be great. It'd be a big help. I don't want to lose it. Okay. Um, trying to find the thing that would allow me to inbox Kelly. This is so ridiculous. I need to get like my phone is absolutely dead. I think it might be at 1%. But let me try to get this together so I can at least have her call for this last part of I thought I had Messenger on here, but I can't find it. Uh, is it gonna let me do it? I don't remember. I'm trying. Okay. And then one of these. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, this is so stupid. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try again. Okay. And then this. Can I see? Can I see? I think that's one is it. I got it. I got it. Oh, come on. It wants me to submit my login code. And guess what I can't do? I don't know what we're going to do with all the shootings going on in Milwaukee and selling drugs from your local restaurants. That's not typically something we cover on my particular platform, but it's definitely a great conversation to be had. So I just wanted to this is a comment that was made. Definitely not a comment, not a topic that we cover on Live with JustPatrice. Welcome to Mondays. But it's definitely covered on blowradio.com. I'm sure that there's a topic of concern for many Milwaukeeans. It's just not a topic that I choose to delve into on Live with JustPatrice. It's already everybody and their mama talking about it. What to do, how to manage it, what to do, when such and such, such and such, and under certain circumstances we discuss it, but that's not typically what we talk about over here. Maybe that will draw me more listeners. I don't know, but if that's the case, I'll wait. I'm just waiting on my code to come up, so I'm trying to reach Kelly. I cannot reach her. That's my email. I'm trying to. This is not going. What I thought. Can I reach her this way? I'm trying, y'all. She might be working. But we'll see. We will see. Hey, Anna. Aw, thank you, Facebook friend. I appreciate that. No, I don't know if we can discuss why I look so beautiful because I look hot mess to me. But thank you. I'm working on that. Okay, I appreciate you, Facebook user. I'm about to see who it is in a minute. Mm-hmm. It's me. Let me see. I'm just trying to get all the stuff in and trying to get. This is me. Maybe it's not gonna make me do the code. Okay. Okay. Oh, it did just let me in. Okay. I got you. Oh, it let me in finally. Thank you. So let's see who's making such beautiful comments to me. I appreciate that. Let me go right here. Look now everything. Look, I'm about to log off and everything is it's starting to actually work. That's so funny to me, but let me see if it's here. No, wrong group. I know, guys. I'm rambling right now because I'm trying to get to this page real quick. Aw, Fante. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Look at that. See, if I log in, I can see it. If I log on, I can see who said the nice comment. And now I was able to do it just for like 2 seconds. It let me. So I appreciate that. Let my thing get right there. That's so nice of you. Aw, sugars. Unbelievable. I don't know how I use these iPad phone thingamajiggies. I don't know, but I'm trying to get all my techno savvy not know how together. Anywho, back to what I was saying. I just little break and a breathe, a little try to get all my stuff together. But as I get ready to close off the radio show, I want to go back to the topic of today, and I want to just go back with a gentle reminder. I know I said it a bunch of times, but technically supposed to say things 12 times for them to become people stuck to people's memory at minimum. Okay, so I want to remind you again that in all your situations, you can't be responsible for what somebody else is doing. You can't be accountable for only yourself. Okay, and you have to be accountable for your part in the agreement of the relationship. Okay, I don't encourage, nor do I advise um, moving in a space of vendetta or vindictiveness, because you got to deal with that own karma on yourself. When you engage people or um, decide to be in relationship with people, then you have to remember that you decided to be responsible for and to each other and this engagement and what that looks like, whether it's professional, whether it's personal, whether it's family, whether like you've made a choice. And so you're accountable. And just because somebody else made the choice also, and they're accountable, and because they're not doing their job, don't give you the right or permission to not do your job. Disengage the relationship. Don't do what they doing. When you treat people in the same accountability, the same quote unquote way that they're treating you, and it's in a negative space, you get negative recourse too. If you love when people treat people with high regard, and you get the same thing in return, you get that energy back too. When you do the negative shit too, it come back, yo. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand, like, it don't only apply to good things, it apply to all the stuff. If you trashy in your relationships, personal, professional, family, social, it's gonna backfire on you. Like, you be trashy to people, then you're gonna get trash. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. If someone is hurting you or has caused you harm, then do the things that are necessary, or that do things that you can set an alignment to resolve the relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Don't necessarily put you and or them in a space of jeopardy, because now you are out of control, because you've let it build up and build up and build up, and now you're blaming somebody else for your behavior. You have to be accountable for your behavior, and it's not always pretty. So when you have to have those conversations, whether you're the receiver, the initiator, or just a side participant, I'm gonna need you to do so in love, yo. Take a couple of breaths, listen, like genuinely listen to the person, and then make these decisions. Then say, then speak, then, but don't not. Do you understand what I'm saying? And allowing it to fester. Festering wounds sometimes go into amputation and death. Nobody want that. You're death, amputation, cut shit off. You losing limbs because you can't have conversations. You walking away from things that you don't have to walk away from, because you losing what? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to people that you say you care about. Don't subject yourself. Don't subject the people that you like. It's a whole thing. Like, we talking about relationship. You got choices to make, plenty choices. You can obviously not be in the relationship if that's what you need to do. If that's what you need to do, but do so without blackness in your heart. Do so without blackness in your mind. Do so without the idea of vendetta. Like I'm just trying to mess up everything, and I'm trying to. Don't do that. Well, they did it to me. Okay, now that's fine. You are right. They may have done all the things that you are saying to you. They may have very well created that scenario for you. They may have very well do that. But baby, you are now doing the same thing, and the way you want them to receive justice, quote unquote. Guess who's gonna have to receive justice too? You get justice too for your behavior. You understand? Like you get to receive your mess too. You get to receive the counter for your behavior also. Like it's not one-sided. I don't know why that's so hard to grasp. Like you feel like you justified in your behavior. You listen, I'm saying. Just be willing to deal with the consequences. Knock yourself out. Go on in, run up and down and through, call all the issues, cause the things and all the troubles and all the traumas. Make it happen. Do it, yo. Knock yourself the fuck out. But remember, you are knocking yourself the fuck out. The same justice that you need exacted on the people that you are quote unquote setting your revenge in. You don't get to get a bypass. You are not the judge and the jury, yo. You can respond in accordance, knock yourself out. Just know that it's consequences to your behavior too. Majorly. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna throw this out here. It be more. More. If you are moving in a capacity and you know that is wrong and you are doing it with the thought that it is I'm exacting revenge. I'm moving in the capacity that makes it so that I'm getting them back. I'm vengeful. I need to be recouped for my whatever. You gonna be recouped, all right? You gonna catch double hell, triple hell. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be worse because you know better. The saying when you know better, do better is nobody just made that up like that's a whole law, a law of engagement. It happens. Who sets these laws? Call it what you want. The universe, God, spirit. Say what you want. I'm not here to judge your religious or spiritual practices, yo. But I'm here to tell you, accountability is accountability. Accountability is accountability. Do better because you understand, like because I don't know how I keep managing to switch this stuff over. I just need to I'm I need to sit with all these devices and learn all the things and all the stuff. Before I head out of here, I want to take a moment and offer my condolences to the Daniels family and to the Church of God in Christ, Holy Redeemer, and to all those who are connected to by direct engagement, know about just a hearing of, or whatever the case may be, to Bishop Cedric Daniels. We received notice that Bishop Daniels passed away. and don't have any specific details. And I'm not trying to offer or find those specific details. That's just, y'all know, I'm the why don't matter to me. I do would like to extend my most sincere condolences to his family and all the world, and all this life. You get what I'm saying? In the flesh, as he has been, as they say, promoted amongst the saints. And I pray for peace and comfort in the hearts of those that are mourning him. Um, it's definitely not something that I, how do you say, anticipated waking up to hear. But I understand that such as a time as this, um, we all have a transition, and I pray peace to his heart, peace to his spirit, peace to his mind, as he's as they're preparing to lay him to rest. With his arrangements are forthcoming, and again, my sincerest condolences to all those that love him. Also, would like to take a quick moment and invite you all to again go to the Shepherd Express, shepherdexpress.com, and /best Milwaukee /2023, and vote for Calm Wellness Services for under spa category. And remember that you have to vote for 5 different businesses, 5 of them, different businesses, 5 different categories. So for your vote to count. So I encourage you to, stroll through. You, if you live in the Milwaukee area, Milwaukee or surrounding area, I'm sure you know some of the businesses that are listed there. Go show love, go show your support, and keep that in mind as we get ready to close the show. Marima says, intention and malice multiplied 10 to 10-fold, 10 to 100-fold, where you pulled it out the closet and you laid it out. Listen, baby. She said you pulled out the closet and you laid it out. Put it on, fam. Put it on. Thank you guys for being here with me today and every day, every Monday that we are together, 1 to 4 p.m. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. Sometimes we still got to do what we got to do when we got to do it. And I just want to thank you guys for your love, your support, and your continued love and support over the years and as we move forward. If you have any questions or any questions or comments are welcome. Inbox me directly. And until next week, yo. I holla. Y'all have you a blessed remaining of the day.